Hello, math class. This is the last lesson in this year's math class. It's chapter 12, lesson 8 on decorating and remodeling. It's on page 249. Now, here's the secret, and you're only going to know this if you watch the video. This is going to be bonus. If you choose not to do this, it will not hurt your grade. If you choose to do this, it will only help your grade. And the reason I say that is it's going way back to some different types of math that we haven't really touched on. And if you like this kind of math, you're going to do really well, or it's really going to confuse you. So especially on online teaching, I don't want to confuse you, and if you choose not to do it, it's not going to hurt your grade, and it's the last one of the year anyways. But we're looking at ways to find area, and then using that information to decide how much it's going to cost to remodel, or how much it's going to cost in the paint or supplies accordingly. So, example 1 is talking about how to buy paint. And if you're going to paint a room, first you have to know the length, the width, and the height. You figure out the perimeter, multiply to find the area, and it gives you the formulas to step by step to go through. Then you're going to divide to see how many gallons, because at the top, in the top paragraph, it tells you how many square feet that gallon of paint will cover. And that's why you take your square feet and divide it by 400. Then you're going to need 1.28 gallons. Can you buy a 0.28 gallons? No, you're going to have to buy another gallon. That's why you have to buy 2 gallons. They give you how much it costs per gallon, so you multiply that out to get the cost. Step by step to figure out that those formulas. In example 2, they're hiring a contractor to remodel a living room and porch. And the contractor is going to charge per square foot. So you have to figure out what the square footage is, and then multiply by the cost, the $18 per square foot, and then add those together to find the total cost of the porch and living room. Again, it's all laid out. The formulas are there. If you're used to this is a little bit of geometry. If you're used to this kind of math, you're really going to like it, or it'll be really challenging. Example 3, they're using a scale drawing, and they're making it like to a piece of paper, a scale model. And then you rearrange everything on the little scale to see if all your furniture will fit. I actually did this when I was teaching. I would have a grid paper and cut out all the little pieces to scale to see if things would fit into the classroom before I would move all the furniture. I did that when I was in Irwin, and I also did that upstairs, Emily, when you were in my preschool classroom. When I taught preschool, because I would need help moving, so I'd want to make sure everything would fit before I would move it. And there's a way to do that with fractions and cross multiplication. It's going to sound really confusing if I talk it out. The example is there. If you've done things like this before with the cross multiplication and can follow that formula, you can get some bonus points. If not, it's not going to hurt your grade. Okay? So then you have 21 questions as you go through 1 through 4. You're only finding the perimeter of the room. That's where you take the height, the length and the width. Now there's 4 walls. So 2, 14 plus 14, and 2 at 15, 15 plus 15. So for 1 through 4, make sure you're adding 4 numbers. There's 4 walls. 2 of them are one size, 2 of them are the other size. Again, 5 through 7, you are figuring out how many gallons of paint to use according to this measurement. And make sure you're following the example 1 on page 249. 8 through 10 is like example 2, where they are using remodeling cost. And then they're trying to figure out a scale and to find dimensions of the room. Those are going to be the tricky ones. And then 14 through 21 is using all of that information to figure out story problems. You're going to earn your bonus points on this one. If you'd like to work through them with me, I would be happy to do that with you. Or you can say, my grade's fine right where it's at. I'm going to give you bonus points for anything you get right and nothing you get wrong. So if you say, oh, yes, I can do 1 through 7, but 16 through 21 is really too hard, that's okay. Get your bonus points for 1 to 7, and don't worry about the ones that are tricky or too difficult. So you can try them all, and the ones you get right, I'll give you bonus points for your last assignment for the 2019-20 school year. Thank you for your participation in math class this year. Send me an email, or we can Google Hangouts if you have any questions for me. Your last assignment will be due May 22nd. The following week is makeup work. If you have anything to make up, you can take a couple days to do that, but there will be no new assignments after the 22nd. Have a great summer. Bye-bye.